Hey guys, Jamiy, and in today's video we're gonna go over Valkyrie. Believe it or not, it's actually pretty freaking amazing right now. But before we actually hop into the video, if you guys are new to the channel, feel free to subscribe. We're almost towards like 100k, and actually only 40% of people that watch my videos are actually subscribed to the channel. That's pretty insane. Maybe we can get that number up a little bit. And also, if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to hit that like button. It helps me out and my channel out immensely. And with that being said, let's hop into the video now. Okay then, going over the set then, this one was made by Onomatopoeia. I've used a lot of his Loomians that he specifically made sets for, and a lot of other people have as well. He just makes really good sets for the metagame. For this one, it's mostly going to be running a very quick Valkyrie that speeds a lot of things that are very scary for it, and it also is running a very defensive one. We haven't really invested much into range attacks on this specific set, but Valkyrie has a really good range attack stat without even investing into it, so it's still really good anyway. So for the personality, nimble, robust, and very frail. We aren't using Holy Slash. Get your melee attack out of here. Okay, we got Metal Blast now. Item is Mysterious Dust. Get rid of like statuses like Poison, Paralyze, and stuff like that. Really good. For the ability, you could run Awakening, the normal ability, or Applied Frustrations. They both kind of work on this set, but for this specific metagame, Clay Slap is more viable. Like Garbantis is running it again. Galash is running it. There's Baffle now that exists, which Dorigo is pretty popular. You can take advantage of that. Stratosaur is really popular as well again. And also the only way to have Stratosaur beat a Valkyrie is if it goes for that Metal Shriek, which if it goes for the Metal Shriek, it's basically buffing your range attack stat through the roof, so you're basically gonna start nuking. So I'm going to run the secret ability one now because it is actually viable to run now, whereas in the past few updates it's been very difficult to run it. For the moves, we're running Metal Blast and Raging Howl. You could replace Raging Howl with Gamma Pulse. It depends if you have something to deal with a Mawamurk, because Valkyrie would be god tier if Mawamurk didn't exist, because Mawamurk is a water plant type, it resists metal, and it is immune to light, so big rip. So I'm going to run Raging Howl just so I can actually hit it neutral, and after a few magnifies I can just nuke it as well, even if it is running the ranged defensive set. So it's up to you. If you have something to deal with Mawamurk, run Gamma Pulse all you want, I guess. And then for the other moves, since we're running a bulky one, we want to maintain our health, so we have Rejuvenate, and because we haven't really invested into our range attack stat, if we get Magnify off, it doesn't even matter, because we're still going to nuke things, so there's Magnify as well. For the TPs, 200 speed lets us be as quick as possible. We outspeed Nimble, Ikazune, and everything lower, like a Bork and stuff, really good. For the health and the range, the melee defense, I mean, this lets us tank quite a few hits from like stuff like Garbantis. Garbantis has to 4-hit KO us with Battering Ram and Clay Slap. They both have to 4-hit KO us, so if it goes for a Clay Slap, we're getting that big boost. Also, if Garbantis like predicts like a Valkyrie coming in, it could go for the Provoke, preventing us from like healing and setting upon it, or it can also like go for the Poison and try and like wear us down, which is why, which is where the Mysterious Dust comes in handy. And other than that, the range attack is just leftovers, we can just dump that into that. So yeah, this specific Valkyrie is really good. Like, Onomatopoeia gave me like a couple of Loomians that this actually can like check against, which is stuff like Eclipse, Cinemoth, Stratosaur, Gobidemic. He wrote Cinemoth down twice, so there's that. Sorcha and Garbantis. It's really good. It's good against a lot of things in this metagame that are like very scary. So yeah, that being said though, let's hop into the battles now. Okay then, hopping into the first battle, and we got Baboich, which unfortunately hasn't got a Garbantis, but has got another couple of things that Valkyrie is okay with dealing with. And I see a Munch Wheel, which I'm not gonna lie, is a little bit scary, just a little bit. And hey, no Eclipse, which means my actually even if I have a Eclipse, I mean Garbantis, my Umbra is going to go wild, so can't wait for that one. What else should we bring for this specific battle? Ikazune looks pretty good. Gotta be careful about the Eliguana low. And other than that, I kind of want to bring this, and I think that should be good. And we'll lead off, actually yeah, we'll lead off with it okay as well. We'll lead off with the Meditoad, get some massive chip damage in pretty early on. That is a Bork, never mind, we're swapping out! I don't want to deal with this, okay? Usually lead off with Garbantis, I should still lead off with Garbantis. Straight into the Garbantis line. So yeah, Valkyrie, in this update, isn't just okay. Like, when it got Metal Blast, like, before I had Metal Blast, it was alright. Like, I wouldn't exactly put my team most of the time, but it was alright. Then it got Metal Blast, okay, it's pretty good now. And now, it has Magnify. Magnify, Metal Blast, Gamma Pulse, Raging Howl, Rejuvenate. Valkyrie's looking pretty god tier now, right? And then Mawamurk exists. So, if Mawamurk didn't exist, Valkyrie would be god tier, but because Mawamurk does exist, it resists Metal Blast, it's immune to light, it's a plant type, so it kind of forces Valkyrie to run the Raging Howl, because Mawamurk is fairly popular, I would say, so yeah, you can like force to actually run it, because it's just so good. Okay, well, rip. I'm kind of glad that I went for Poison. It doesn't waste too much energy, and I don't get hit by sharp edges. So here, we probably could go into Valkyrie. I'm trying to actually think what I want to do here. I think Valkyrie is the better play here, because yeah, I'm gonna get Poison, but we got the Dust for it. Okay, so you should be good. So yeah, so Valkyrie is great now. It's not, I can't exactly say it's god tier now because of the fact that Mawamurk is like a pretty good check to it, like counter to it, so that's a little bit unfortunate. We're gonna go for, I want to go for Magnify, because we outspeed Borok, so if it swaps in, I mean, on a +2 Valkyrie, we're gonna do some fat damage, okay? So yeah, oh, they actually missed. Well, it doesn't really matter, because we probably would have got rid of that sooner or later anyway. Let's go for another Magnify. I'm getting a little bit greedy, okay, I know, but Puff is a range tank. They should be a range tank for that Cephalops. So let's see what we're gonna do into the Eliguana. We have got Raging Howl, so I kind of just want to stay in, although we don't have really good range bulk. Like, we've got health, so my normal bulk should be able to like allow me to take a hit. So we're just gonna click Metal Blast. We should be able to take a hit. Hopefully they don't tase, but I might eventually get rid of that. Oh, nice. Eliguanas usually run the really range tanky bulky one right now, so that's actually really, really good. We do get the Paralyze, which really sucks. Really, really sucks. So hopefully we get rid of that. Nice. Nice. You love to see it. Okay, I don't think there's any point in using Rejuvenate against an Eliguana, because it's just going to do the exact same amount of health to me before, so I'll get rid of it. And then whatever comes out next, if it's appropriate, we can rejuvenate, or we can save the Valkyrie now and bring it back in later against that Dwarf. So yeah, but like I said, Valkyrie is actually great now. I can't believe I'm saying it. I know. Like, when Valkyrie first came out, let's be honest, it wasn't that great. I feel like I would rather use any other Loomian than Valkyrie. But now it's actually legitimately pretty freaking good now. So yeah, also for my specific teams, if you like watched in my videos recently, I've been pretty weak to Garabantis. Valkyrie checks Garabantis, which is good for me because I actually need something to stop Garabantis, and we finally got it, so nice. Borok's gonna come out, that's fine. Actually, I could swap it onto Garabantis, but we are +4. I'm clicking Metal Blast. I want to see, actually wait, does Metal Blast do more than Raging Howl? 85, it gets a 25% bonus, so like, what's like 25% of 80, like 20? So like 20 point, like something, I don't exactly know, so it's like 100, so I think actually Raging Howl does more, so I'll click Raging Howl. I want to nuke this Borok, okay? Borok has like no range defense. And it shows. It shows. See you later, Borok! So, yeah. Also, the speed lets you outspeed Borok as well. The speed is mostly for Ikazune, because I am a little bit scared of Ikazunes. I myself run Nimble. A lot of other people like to use what I use, which, to be honest, most people prefer Smart. I just prefer the Nimble Ikazune to outspeed more things. It hits hard enough, but it makes sense why you want it to hit even harder. But, that's fine. So, let's see what else they got, okay? But, like, it's not like just Garabantis, like, to Clips, it's pretty good for, like, Onomatopoeia, the guy that actually made the specific set, it gave me, like, a list of things that it can actually, like, help me to check. It's, like, to Clips, Cinemoth, Stratosaur, Gobidemic, Cinemoth, Sorchi, Garabantis. Like, Gobidemic has to, like, 3-hit KO Valkyrie, which is pretty good. For the Stratosaur, we're gonna go for a Rejuvenate here. If they have, like, Stratosaur can't beat Valkyrie, unless... Wait, actually, how much does that actually do? Maybe it can. Maybe it can. We're gonna go for a rest here. I'm gonna try and go for a rest. I'll go for another Rejuvenate. But the only, like, way Stratosaur is gonna do fat damage to Valkyrie is if it Metal Shrieks me. Which, if it Metal Shrieks me, I'm a secret ability one, I get another range attack boost, so not exactly the greatest thing to do in this situation, okay? That's gonna hit pretty hard, yeah. we're gonna click a Metal Blast. We're gonna actually see how much this actually does, because I don't really know. Because we're only on +2, no, actually, we're on +4 right now. That's alright. So if we get +6, we can actually two-shot it, which is nice. We're gonna have to go for a Rejuvenate here again. Yeah, because that does fat damage, so we have to go for the Rejuvenate. We can only go for one more, so maybe I should have waited that turn and gone for a Magnify. Because if we could just two-shot this thing, if I was on +6, then that would just be a Perch, that's fine. Oh, actually, we both have to click Rest here, they can't hit me, so I'm gonna go for a Rest, I'll go for another Rejuvenate, I think. Second Wind, oh, actually, they get all of their energy back. Okay, I think I'm actually gonna go for a Magnify here, because they can't one-shot me if I don't hit them, so now I'm on +6, so my range attack stat is like the highest it physically can be, so there's that. Okay, Reflection Burst is a little bit glitched, the animation, which kind of is upsetting, because I thought it was a cool animation when it actually worked, so, yeah, oops. Okay, that should be good. I'm gonna go for another one, Reflection Burst, just keep spamming it, man. Just keep spamming it. Okay, let's go for a Rest here because we have enough health to take another one. This is like a little bit stally because I'm trying to like get it to like the very perfect situation where I can take a doubled Reflection Burst and I can two-shot their Stratosaur. So we're gonna go for another Rejuvenate here because also they're almost out of energy. They can click Perch one more time here, but I mean they can't really do that. They went for a Reflection Burst, which means they can't go for... They can click Reflection Burst one more time, but they can't click Perch, and they can't click Second Wind, so their only option here now is to attack me, but we're just gonna beat the Stratosaur. This will take it under half. Nice. It is a nice two-shot right there. There's another Reflection Burst. It's gonna take me low, but again, they still have Pwuff. If I really want to, like, don't want my Falco to go down, I can send it in against a Pwuff and just get free health back, because... Yeah, even Water Bomb I don't think is like enough to KO. And there we are, Stratosaur's down. Actually, what I should have done there is I probably should have gone for the Rest because... Actually, wait, they didn't even go for a... They didn't even go for a... Oh no, they're going to go for Second Wind. I could have actually let them take me out there. I should have let them Second Wind because I could have rested, which would have given me all my health back. And in this situation, I could have gone for a Rejuvenate. Against the Chartika, I mean, it can hit us neutral. It's just that if I click Rejuvenate and it still does enough to two-shot me, oh no. So I think here I'm just going to click Raging Howl and just take the Chaotiki out with me, because I'm going to just recall myself basically. So I don't think it's really worth Rejuvenating here. So we're just going to take out the Chaotiki. Falco's going to get taken out at the same time, which is fine. If I went for the Rest earlier, that would have been better. I'm just dumb. And now it's a 1v4. Can Pwuff beat my team? I've got Ikazune and Medito, so I don't think it's going to really be able to beat it. So yeah, Valkyrie basically beat his entire team. His entire team! So, if that doesn't show you how good Valkyrie is right now, that was the perfect battle situation to show you. Like, he had Gobidemic, he had like everything that Valkyrie is like pretty good against. So, I'm super happy with that. Water Bomb, rip. That's why you kind of want Tsunami, man. If you had Tsunami, it might have actually KO'd me. It might have KO'd me, and that should be game. And there we are. That is Valkyrie. It's freaking good now, which, I mean, Weevil gang, okay, Eaglet sucks gang, but Valkyrie on the other hand, though, is pretty damn freaking good right now. So there we are. There's Valkyrie. Honestly, I usually try and do like 2 battles in these videos, or maybe 3, but I am not going to get a better battle than that, so I think we're going to leave it off there, okay? So hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I'm going to leave off here. Valkyrie is amazing. Let me know in the comments down below what you'd like me to use next time. I still want to go over like Himber, Volclo, because they both have like new buffs to some of their moves, like better stab and just better coverage, and also like a very nimble Garabantis as well. So yeah, other than that, I'll see you guys next time.